Good morning, good morning. It's Ty, the LinkedIn guy, and it is Tuesday morning here in Tokyo. It's getting, into the cooler months, which is great for me because I'm a chunky guy, so I much prefer the cooler months indeed. Today, what I want to speak about, and I'm going to share this into my group. So today, what I want to speak about is about the fact that about 30 to 35%, around that mark, of the people that I speak to in the B2B space who feel they should be on LinkedIn because they've been told it's the business platform, you're in B2B, so you should be on LinkedIn, actually shouldn't be on LinkedIn. And I know that sounds kind of counterintuitive. If you're in the B2B space, a lot of people automatically feel that it means that it's suitable for you. But sometimes it just isn't. And there's a number of reasons for that. So I'm going to just share this into my group. So just 1 second. But there's a number of reasons for that. And I want to give you an example of that, just to make it clear. And for those that have followed me, will have heard of this example quite often. But I just want to demonstrate. Hey, Marius, how are you? I just want to demonstrate. And then I want to talk about a bit of a workaround that I've done for various clients. So basically, what is going to be a real determining factor for you, and if LinkedIn is a fit for you, is really the active players or the activity of your ideal client avatars on LinkedIn. Are they actually there? Yes. But are they actually using the platform? And that's a huge thing, because so many people fail at that point, fail at that understanding that where LinkedIn is going to make you money is if you have a very high level or high number of active users of the platform that are your ideal client avatars. And it sounds so basic. Now, the annoying thing is LinkedIn don't offer that filtering in the basic account. So if you just have a basic account and you plan on using LinkedIn, as a business tool, it's not going to work for you. Hey, Lionel, how are you, mate? It's not going to work for you. John, you're watching too. G'day, John. It's not going to work for you. It just isn't. You're going to need to get one of the premium accounts. Yes, it's $70-$80 a month or whatever. But if you're in the B2B space, generally your kind of client engagements are going to be a minimum of 4 figures, right? Many 5 figures, and some of you will have 6-figure offers and even 7-figure. So don't get caught up in that. However, the basic accounts on LinkedIn aren't going to allow you to filter for active participants. And it really is a key function, because what I've found and what I've looked at is that the activity level of my avatars, it just makes them more conducive to doing business with me. Because the great thing about it, the active players themselves, they're in there, they're using it, they're looking at profiles every day, they're getting messaged every day. And the beauty is 99% of people, your competitors that are using LinkedIn, are using it wrong. Right? Their profile is this reverse chronological order CV. It looks horrible. It looks like everyone else. And their messaging, it's terrible. It's terrible, right? The messaging's like, hey, let's connect for mutual benefit. Or, hey, I see we have some mutual connections, so I thought it'd be great to connect. Or, hey, I'm in the ABC space and you're in the ABC space, so let's connect. Or it's the value vomit, which I talk about, where they come in and say, hey, I'm Coach Ty, I'm the LinkedIn guy, and here's 15 ways to get the most out of LinkedIn, and here's a video to watch, and here's a download, and here's a blah, blah, blah. They just come in your inbox and vomit everywhere. Now, that's the beauty of LinkedIn when you know what you're doing, when you have a LinkedIn sales funnel in place and you've got all the components firing. Because when you're chasing active players on LinkedIn, they are seeing this rubbish every single day. They are seeing your competitors. They're seeing their profiles, the way that they're structured, the way that they're formulated, the way that they don't talk to the client's bleeding neck problem, and they're receiving the messaging that absolutely sucks. So straight away, the active player on LinkedIn is where we want to be focusing all the time. That's it. You can go chase those dead and dormant accounts. A percentage of them, yeah, they may be coming into LinkedIn, checking it regularly, but not participating. But I have found over and over and over again, the quickest way to a revenue event is by hitting up people who are actually in there and actually using the platform. As I said, it's not to say that those that don't use it aren't going, to be potential revenue streams for you and a client that you can serve, but the opportunity really exists by going after these active players. Now, and as a classic example, and I want to take this one step further for you. A classic example is with those dentists, and I use this a lot. 80,000 odd dentists in the USA on LinkedIn identify themselves as dentists. 80,000. Now, in a given 30-day period, in a month, in the last month, usually I see it's around 700 to 900 of them will actually come on and post. So, hey, John, mate. So you are limited to a market size that's about 0.8% of the total accounts of dentists that are on LinkedIn. So your real market, like really when it becomes predictable, it becomes sustainable. It's when you have an active market identified. Now that is going to be a determining factor for so many of you on LinkedIn. So many of you on LinkedIn, it's going to be the determining factor, because if you don't have that massive active list, it just means that it just means that you're going to have to come up with other ways of getting to your ideal client avatar. Now, where I've seen that work really, really well is when you go the route of setting up a referral network. And I've done this for a whole host of clients before and in the past and currently now, is that what we're looking at, if the direct route isn't there for you, i.e. your ideal client avatars simply are not active and the number of them is not strong, then if you have a solid business plan, if you have solid business acumen, and I don't coach people that have got no idea about how to run a business, because my job as a client acquisition coach via LinkedIn is not about teaching you how to do business. That's not for me, guys. If you need to learn how to do business, you need to start down the bottom with everyone else and actually learn how to do business before you come to me. But for those that have an existing business or very early stage, but know how to sell, know how to engage, know how to get a customer, or once you have a customer, retaining them, nurturing, that's when we can certainly help. Now, if your active market is too small and it just doesn't make sense to go after them, then you've got to set up a referral network. And referral networks can be very, very strong if done well. And what I mean by that is if you're not a fit for LinkedIn in the sense that your ideal client avatars are not active or they're a very, very small population of people, then you've got to think, who else services these people? Which other service providers work with your ideal client avatars, right? And there's always going to be a number of them, and it could range from different professions. But that's the first question that I would ask and look at is, who else is servicing your ideal client avatars? And then I take it one step further and I look at, are those people, are they active players on LinkedIn? Do they have a large presence? is there a massive network of them that are out there? And more importantly, as I said, are they active as well? So you will be able to most likely find a couple of streams of referral partners. And then what's important then is that you have to realize on LinkedIn, you've got to give up your current thinking of LinkedIn. You just have to abandon your current thinking on LinkedIn. And this is where it can be very tough. You have to stop following the rules of LinkedIn. And if you're going to use it for business development, you have to approach it in a different way. Hey, Connor. So once you give up that idea of how LinkedIn should be for you, i.e. reverse chronological CV, and you're going to use it as a business development tool. So once you've got your referral partners sorted out, and as I said, you may have 2 or 3 avatars that are your referral partners who are working with your ideal client avatar, then you have to structure everything on LinkedIn towards your referral partners, not towards your ideal client avatar, but towards your referral partner. So many people still, I see, if they come up with that idea, they focus their profile on their ideal client avatar, and that's well and good. But if your ideal client avatar are not active, that's useless, right? So set up your referral partners, have a clear avatar sorted out, and then reframe your profile. Reframe your profile to talk to these avatars. And you've got to think of a way to appeal to them. You've got to get what are their pain points as a service provider to your ideal client avatar. What are their pain points if they use a referral network, right? What sucks about referral partners? You've got to avoid being that suck. Right? You've got to avoid being that sucky referral partner. So basically, you're going to be having to reposition yourself. You have to position yourself as someone that they can trust, that they can hand a client over to you, and that you can deliver on the promises that they make, because you're putting them at risk with their client. Now, referral partnerships on LinkedIn, it can work tremendously. I've seen it work over and over and over again. I've got one client right now who's using it for her franchise business, very unique way that we're going away about it. But finally on LinkedIn, she is getting traction. She is getting meetings, and that is going to lead to clients. Absolutely. I've got another guy, an insurance guy, and we set up a referral network for him. And it's about getting, 300 referral partners, not just, 20 or 30, which is awesome. But his mission, he's going after like 300 solid referral partners. Because like anything, a percentage of them are going to be active. A percentage are just going to drop off. Some will never hear of again. Some will be evangelists and send you a heap of business. But I tell you what, on LinkedIn, when you get a referral network set up properly, it is so powerful, and it allows you just to nurture those relationships. You don't have to go out and do all the sales. And the great thing, it's a different paradigm, right? When clients are getting sent to you, when clients come to you, that's a whole different ballgame. That confirms they're in pain. There is a pain point that they are suffering from. They need it fixed. A trusted advisor has then said, hey, go speak to Connor, go speak to Lionel, go speak to Marius. They're the guys that you need to speak to. Man, the conversion rates on that are higher than any, right? Referral conversions are always going to be the highest. They tend to be the better clients because they are seeing you as an expert from the start. They are seeing you as a consultative solution provider for them. Right. So I've seen this on LinkedIn over and over and over again. And one of the things, when I find someone, when a business owner comes to me, when a solopreneur or small business owner comes to me, and I look at who are they selling to, if that avatar is not an active player on LinkedIn, then I'm instantly thinking about a referral LinkedIn sales funnel. And referral-based LinkedIn sales funnel work tremendously, but you then have to, as I said, frame it in a way that speaks to the pain points of the referrer. Okay, that is the important. And everything, all your messaging, all your content, all your automation, everything is geared towards that avatar. That is just absolutely vital. And there's a lot of moving parts to it. But once it's set up and once you've tested your messaging, once you've got your predictability in your messaging, it's then just rinse and repeat. But the beauty of it is when you have a ton of these guys and girls referring people to you, you are leveraging their network. You are it's the ultimate in social selling, right? You are leveraging their network. You are leveraging their sales. You're becoming a value add for them. You can sell it to them as, hey, you can offer this to your clients. This increases their retaining rates of their clients, because those clients are like, wow, not only has he done this for me, he's done this for me, he's also sent me here, he sent me to Connor who does this, he sent me to Marius who's helped me with this. When you set up a referral LinkedIn sales funnel properly, it can be really, really powerful. However, because of the many moving parts involved, it's easy to drop the ball on it. And then it just becomes ineffective, like anything. But I just want to say, for those that are in the B2B space, however, you've identified that your ideal client market is just inactive, then think about that. Think about a referral LinkedIn sales funnel. They can be highly, highly profitable. And when done well, you really only need to manage a couple hundred. I think over 300 referral partners. I mean, that's golden in anyone that has a referral network or has a price point in the multi-thousands or tens of thousands or even hundreds of thousands. Man, if you have 300 people looking out for you, it's a dream. It's a dream. So I hope that gets you kind of thinking. If you are stuck on LinkedIn and are getting nowhere, your people are there, but you don't know how to get them, reach out to me. We can get you on a call. We can find out what's working. We can find out what's not working, find out where you want to go with it. If we can put a LinkedIn sales funnel, we'll tell you so. Simple as that. If we can't help you, we'll just steer you to another resource. Okay. But don't get stuck. You're leaving money on the table. LinkedIn, unlike Facebook, which is kind of suffering, getting beaten up recently, LinkedIn is just going from strength to strength to strength. It's not slowing down, guys. It's not slowing down. And at the moment, there's a large land grab going on. People are getting in there and positioning themselves inside LinkedIn as the thought leaders, as the leaders in their market. And they're the ones that are getting the clients. And if you are active and if you are conducting yourself in a strategic way and you're being consistent daily, your clients are sitting there ready to be scooped up. So get in there. It takes consistent, intelligent, intentional activity daily. LinkedIn doesn't give up leads easily. However, when you have a strategy, when you have a plan and an end-to-end solution and you just execute, it catches up. It catches up with you. So there you are, referral LinkedIn sales funnels. They can be a blessing for people who are working with a very difficult client base, who are inactive on LinkedIn. Again, it's not going to work for everyone, but I have found it to be highly, highly profitable for a number of my clients when we looked at LinkedIn and using LinkedIn through that direction rather than boom, boom, boom into our clients directly. It's a couple of extra steps, but man, when it's set up, I think is the most leveraged way actually of using LinkedIn. So for many of my clients as well, some that have active direct clients, they too can set up active referral channels, an active referral funnel. And you just get it from both ends. And that sounds rude. But it just works really well. So there you are. I hope that gives you some food for thought. I've got some calls to take this afternoon. So I'm out of here. Have a good day and good to be back. I've been really busy in the last week or so. I've been out on Mastermind out in Hawaii, back in Tokyo now. So expect back to normal daily live sessions. So, hey, I look younger. Hey, Adam. Damn, man, you look 15 years younger than. I think I was freaking tired. I am tired. Look at these freaking. I was looking in the shower yesterday. I said to my wife, "My God, when you tell me my eyes, I've got like double suitcases under my." It wasn't just bags. It was like suitcases. But I'm maybe it's just the haircut, man. I wish I was 15 years younger though, Adam. That's for sure. Jesus, and had all the same knowledge. That would be awesome. Anyway, I'm out of here, guys. Have a good one. See you later.